Good morning, dear students. In the previous class, we had done the various themes of psychological research, and also we had discussed about the difference between basic and applied psychology. Today, we are going to take up the relationship of psychology with other disciplines. There is an interdisciplinary approach which has evolved in the field of psychology, where researchers and scholars in science, social science, and humanities have felt that psychology is indeed a significant subject and also significant as a discipline. So today we are going to explore the relationship between psychology and other disciplines. As you can see from this particular web chart, psychology has relationship with education, economics, music and fine arts, law, mass communication, sociology, architecture, medicine, computer science, philosophy and political science. So students, I'm going to take up these disciplines one by one and explain the relationship between psychology and these disciplines. The first one is the relationship of psychology with philosophy. In the end of the 19th century, certain concerns that are now part of the contemporary psychology, like what is the nature of mind or how do human beings are conscious about their motivations and emotions, they were the concern of philosophers. But in the later part of the 19th century, Wundt and other psychologists had adopted an experimental approach to these questions, and thus contemporary psychology emerged. But we shouldn't forget that psychology draws from philosophy, particularly with the methods of knowing the domains of human nature. Coming to the relationship between psychology and medicine. Today we discuss about mental health. So even doctors have realized that today, along with a healthy body, a healthy mind is equally important. The role of the psychologists here are in preventing the people from engaging in health hazardous behavior and to stick to the prescribed doctor's regimen or the method of treatment. And there are many areas like where people are suffering from terminal illnesses like cancer, AIDS, etc., or the people who are in the intensive care unit and the patients who are under the post-operative care of the doctors. For all of these kind of patients, counseling is highly essential, and that is where our psychologists start playing an important role. Coming to the relationship between psychology and economics, well, psychology has contributed to the study of micro-level economic behavior, particularly with regard to consumer behavior, savings behavior and decision making. Political science also has drawn considerably from psychology. Under this particular domain, issues related to political ideologies, how these ideologies are able to influence people, the conflicts between these political ideologies or the nature of political conflicts, and even the voting behavior. There is a typical mindset that the voters have when they are going to the booths to vote for their favorite candidate. So all this is being capitalized by the politicians, and they play upon the minds of the people to capture their votes. Sociology and psychology have come together to explain and understand the behavior of individuals in social as well as cultural context. For example, issues related to group behavior, collective behavior, socialization patterns in our society, and intergroup conflicts that happen under various circumstances are because of the importance of both these disciplines. Coming to the relationship between psychology and computer science. In terms of how the computer is structured, the same way the mind is also structured. Just like the computer, the memory is organized, sequential and simultaneous. Computer scientists and engineers are seeking to make computers not only more intelligent, but also machines which can sense and feel. So in this particular slide, you can see the relationship between computer science and psychology, where there is a significant advancement in the field of cognitive sciences. And all the concepts that we have discussed right now, memory, attention, problem solving, then also artificial intelligence, brain damage and its effect on our cognitive activities. They are being under the domain of both psychology as well as computer science. Coming to law and criminology. A skillful lawyer and a criminologist requires the knowledge of psychology. For example, how well the witness remembers the accident, whether he has been able to report the facts and how well he can report them when taking the witness to the court, what factors may influence the jury at the time of decision making, indications of guilt and falsehood. All this come under the domain of law and criminology, and also interlink that with psychology. Coming to the relationship between psychology and mass communication, well, electronic media has played a tremendous influence on influencing our thinking, attitudes, and emotions. The impact of media on the formation of attitudes of children and their behavior is very, very interesting to study. Psychology also helps in developing strategies for better and effective communication. For instance, you see journalists reading news on the television. Most of the news is dealing with human events. Knowledge of the motives and emotions is very, very important for the journalists. Coming to relationship between music and fine arts. Music and psychology have converged in many areas. Scientists have made use of music in raising work performance. It has been proved that in the corporate offices, where there is a very difficult work environment or very stringent work environment, playing light instrumental music has a soothing and calm effect on the mind of the employees, and definitely it helps in improving their productivity. That is why musicians in India have recently started experimenting on the music therapy, where ragas are used for curing physical ailments. Quite interesting enough. The efficacy of music therapy still remains to be proven. Architecture and engineering. You must be wondering, what is the relationship between psychology, architecture and engineering? Well, psychological knowledge helps in a big way in designing of all mechanical devices and displays. Ask any architect. He will tell you that how he has to satisfy his clients by understanding their aesthetic sense and convincing them through his design. Engineers must also take into account human habits in their plans for safety. To sum up, we can say that psychology is located at the intersection of many fields of knowledge pertaining to human functioning. Though we have already covered the various branches of psychology, but let us cover those areas where psychologists are at work. The areas include clinical psychology, counseling psychology, community psychology, school psychology, and organizational psychologists. Clinical psychologists, as we had already stated earlier, specialize in helping people who are suffering from psychological problems like anxiety, eating disorders, stress at home or at work. They work either as private practitioners or in the hospitals or in the mental institutions. They are involved in conducting interviews and also in facilitating the administration of psychological tests to diagnose the client's problem. The counseling psychologists, on the other hand, they deal with the clients whose problems are less intense in nature as compared to clinical psychologists. They are involved in vocational rehabilitation programs and also in making professional choices or in adjusting to new and difficult situations of life. Community psychologists. They focus on community health. In rural areas, they may work to establish a mental health center, whereas in urban areas, they may design a drug rehabilitation program. So they deal with special populations like elderly or the physically and mentally challenged. Community-based rehabilitation is of major interest to community psychologists. School psychologists. They work in educational systems. They administer tests. They also interpret the test results so that they can help the students to deal with their problem. And also they help in formulation of school policies. So they are at an interface between the parents, teachers and administrators, and also provide the teachers and parents with information about the students' academic progress. Organizational psychologists. Organizational psychologists or industrial psychologists, they mainly deal with the executives and the employees of an organization. They try to understand the causes for various problems like reduced work efficiency, absenteeism, and not being able to perform as per the target. So, they may provide consultancies to the organizations in designing skill training programs to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of the employees. Some organizational psychologists specialize in human resource development and others in organizational development and change management programs. So what is the application of psychology to our everyday life? Psychology has a tremendous role to play in our everyday life because it is connected to the real problems of life, be it in the family, marriage or in work sphere, be it in the community or in the society. Psychology tends to develop a spirit of optimism, that is, understanding oneself in a balanced and positive way in order to deal with everyday challenges, to cope with these challenges and to set realistic standards so that you can meet your personal expectations. Psychology also helps in analyzing the various social, economic and political problems that affect an individual's life. It may also help you to understand that what are the causes of violence and why there is a need for cooperation that makes people wise, which improves the societal relationship. Because society is full of conflicts, frustration and aggression. So we need to bring about a major change in the society. We need to stop this intergroup violence. We need to also face the problems of poverty and try to take measures to alleviate poverty. Now, many psychologists are playing an important role in designing and executing intervention programs to help the people have a better quality of life. So, psychology also helps you to have a healthy lifestyle. It is of no surprise that we find psychologists in schools, hospitals, industries, even in prisons and military establishments. So, psychological analysis helps you to take good decisions in life and build up a very positive and optimistic life for your future. So let's recap the chapter. Let's have a recapitulation of the entire chapter by revising all the points. Well, psychology is a discipline aimed to understand the complexities of mental processes, experiences and behavior. The various schools of thought are structuralism, functionalism, behaviorism, Gestalt, psychoanalysis, humanistic and cognitive psychology, which we have already taken up. Contemporary psychology is characterized by many approaches which provide in-depth understanding about human functioning. So they have also said that human beings have a desire to grow, to be productive and fulfill human potential. Today, psychologists are working in various areas and some of the fields of psychology include cognitive psychology, biological psychology, developmental psychology, educational, school and counseling psychology, environmental psychology, social psychology, industrial psychology and sports psychology. So we have felt a need to have a multidisciplinary initiative to arrive at a better understanding of reality. That is where psychology collaborates with social sciences, biosciences, mass communication, music and fine arts. Such efforts have led to fruitful research and application. So psychology is a discipline not only for the development of theoretical knowledge but also to bring about positive outcomes in the life of people by giving them solutions. And it is applicable to school, hospital setting, industries, training institutes, military and government establishment. Hope this chapter has been able to give you a very good understanding about the discipline, about the subject, and will be able to sustain your interest in the due course of time. Thank you.